Shout out to Leonese Williamson for sending me a story coming from the Atlanta Black Star. And I couldn't find a picture of the woman that they're talking about in this particular story. So this is the headline right here. And it came out November 4th, 2020. So it says 63-year-old white woman sentenced to 6 months in jail for falsely telling deputies she was attacked by a black couple. Now, I read a little bit of the story so far, and it actually was not a recent story. It was recent in the sense that it did happen this year, but it's not recent in the sense of it happened probably within the last month. The story itself came out, I think, back in July, like over the summertime or something like that, but it didn't get like any traction. But here we are right now. And I'm just looking at the title alone and saying it doesn't surprise me, because you have the 63-year-old woman who's pulling tactics that I would expect someone of her age to actually do, considering there's white women who are underneath her in age who pull this kind of crap all the time. So it doesn't surprise me. Now I'm going to go ahead and read this article and see what else that they're talking about. A white Virginia woman was sentenced to 6 months in jail by a Powhatan circuit judge on Monday for falsely reporting that she had been attacked by a black couple this past summer. Gladys Townsend of Powhatan County pleaded guilty to false report charges and was sentenced to 12 months in jail with 6 months suspended. Powhatan Circuit Judge Paul Scheller said the 63-year-old Townsend's false reporting could have resulted in devastating consequences. On June 30th at 6 p.m., Townsend reported to sheriff deputies that she had been assaulted by a black man and woman in the Richmond suburb. She said she didn't know the couple and provided a description of their vehicle. I can only imagine what the description was. I'm going to see if they're going to mention it in here, because if it's that same black SUV, that black sedan, the black truck that they love, the same description they love to give. Townsend later admitted that she had lied and that an assault never happened. Further investigation by the Powhatan County Sheriff's Office revealed that the assault did not occur. Chief Deputy Jeffrey Searfrost said days after the accusation was made. The Richmond Times-Dispatch reported Townsend confessed to fabricating the assault, and she has been charged with filing a false police report. Authorities now say there is no evidence that the black couple even exists. Deputy Commonwealth Attorney Robert Cerullo said Monday, November 2nd, that Townsend's comments were dangerous because of the times we're living in, adding that the false accusation could have led to very bad repercussions in society, the Daily Progress reported. Townsend's attorney, Noel Brooks, says she suffers from bipolar disorder, anxiety, and depression, and requested a fully suspended sentence. Brooks also said a minimal amount of resources were expended because Townsend admitted that the accusation was false early on. Judge Scheller said Townsend's actions could not be justified and characterized her actions as a lighting match to a tinderbox in today's racial climate. When Townsend was arrested, she said that she made the false accusation because she was just upset. Excuse me? Okay. This is like the third time a story that I've come across where a white woman has done something out there, and then they blame it either on them being sad or them being mad about something. So what exactly were you upset about? This is her reasoning. She says she did this because she was upset. I would ask, my next immediate question is, what were you upset at? Like, what were you so mad at that you had to create this fake story that you was being attacked by some random black couple? And why would some random black couple just walk up to you and want to attack you? See, they love to say that black people love to be victims and claim victimhood so much, but none more than this PC woman, no matter what the age. Because she wants to be a victim so bad. She probably fantasizes about being attacked by black people. She probably has never been attacked by a black person a day in her life. And this is in Virginia, y'all. This is in Virginia. Remember what I told you about Virginia? Virginia is one of the most racist states in America. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Even if it's in Northern Virginia, it's still there. But once you get to a certain part of VA, then it's pretty obvious. Like I said, Virginia has all those burgs and those villes: Lynchburg, Charlottesville, Fredericksburg, so on and so forth, and so many other burgs I can't even think of at the moment. But she probably just sit around and fantasize about being attacked by a black person or black people. You'll be surprised, or maybe not, about how many white people actually sit around and actually dream of being attacked by a black person just to say they got attacked by black people, which that's just a level of psychosis that I don't even know if they have a diagnosis for. At the time, an investigator understood Townsend's comments to mean that she was upset about the Black Lives Matter protests that erupted across the nation over the summer. Townsend could be released in as little as 3 months on good behavior. There goes that good old PC privilege. Again, this woman created a whole scenario in her head that she was being attacked by this black couple that did not exist, that could have caused some black couple to get hemmed up. Instead of her getting 12 months, which is a year in jail, they suspend 6 months. And then if she has good behavior, she can be out in 3, which means, she starts serving jail now. She could be out by January, no later than February. And she did this because she was upset about the BLM protest. So was she upset because of the protest of what led to it? Or was she upset because people were protesting? I'm leaning more towards the latter, knowing how, just guessing on her personality wise, because if it was the former, she would not have created a scenario that could have gotten two innocent black people caught up. But I'm telling you, she's probably done this before in her lifetime. I've always said, if someone has done something like this once, I have a feeling that they probably done this before. I would reach back into her life and see if she's done this to somebody else. And then on top of that, like I said, she's 63 and look at where she lives. I would not be surprised if she's seen a lynching or two in her lifetime. I wouldn't be surprised. See, at 63, she was born in the late 50s. I'm sure there was still lynchings going on in the 60s, and her living in Virginia, in the part that they said, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And she probably wanted to see it happen again. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments.